Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new, and welcome back to another What's for Dinner video. So I don't know what it is about getting up on Sunday morning, getting ready and going to church, but it absolutely wears me out. It is 4:20 in the afternoon right now, and I have been laying in bed binge watching YouTube. Shout out to Jen Chapin. And now I had to force myself to get up and start dinner, because if not, I would probably sleep until in the morning if I dozed off. So I am about to start some hamburger stew. When I get home from church, I basically put on pajamas and die for the rest of the day. There's no other way to explain it. It's exhausting. But anyway, let's get to cooking. So I am going to put this in my Instant Pot, but I'm doing it on the slow cook option. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just get the ground beef cooked. Once I get the ground beef cooked, I'm just going to add a can of tomatoes. These are diced and crushed. A can of corn. I don't have any carrots. I'm going to add some potatoes and a couple of beef bouillon and maybe a can of water. I am going to go ahead and season the meat with some garlic powder, and onion powder. The beef bouillon will probably have enough salt in it for me. If not, then I will add more at the end, but I don't need it, so I probably won't be adding it. I'm just going to add the corn and tomatoes. Going to go ahead and add 1 can of water. And I just used 1 large and 1 kind of small to medium potato. This is not a huge pot, so I don't need that many potatoes. I did cut them up pretty small too. Now I'm going to add 2 beef bouillon cubes. I'm going to leave that on saute until it starts cooking pretty good, and then I'll turn it down to slow cook. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it is raining and storming outside right now. That's how it works in Alabama. It's 20 degrees when you wake up and leave the house for the day. 90 degrees mid-morning, and you have to strip of everything you put on that day. And then at night, you have a 30-degree raining ice storm. Just gonna kind of push the potatoes under the liquid to make sure that they get done. And I'm gonna let that start cooking for a little bit. Okay, now that it's cooking really good, I'm just gonna put a lid on it, cancel the saute, and put it on the slow cook function. 4 hours is plenty of time. It's 4:38 right now. All right, it is time to eat. It is 5:45. Don't mind my dog eating in the background. He's a little loud. So I just set this to keep warm, and this is my bowl. If you're not new around here, you know that I eat pickles with everything, and especially soups and stews. So this is my dinner for Sunday night. So it is Monday night at 6 o'clock. Today was the only day after school that my son is going to be having wrestling practice because it is Thanksgiving week. He wanted a thin crust pepperoni pizza from Papa John's, so we picked that up. Thin crust only comes in large, but I think he's going to share some with our little cousins next door. And I don't know if Swamp John's is like in any other states or not, but they have food trucks here that kind of get together with churches and other places around here. Like tonight, this is one of our local schools bands that was hosting it, just in a parking lot at a Big Lots store. You can get fish, shrimp, or chicken, or a combination, and I got fish, shrimp, and fries with cold slaw, hush puppies, some raw onion, and a pickle. And I could pay $2 extra today. I've never saw them do this before, but I could pay extra and get dessert. So I just got my daughter a couple of brownies, and then it also comes with a sweet tea. Hey guys, it is Monday morning, almost 9 a.m. and I woke up wanting some chicken and dumplings for dinner. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start the chicken in my crock pot. These are just chicken breasts that I have in the freezer. Normally I would use thighs, but this is what I have, so this is what I'm using. And I've got this set on high, and I'll turn it down later. So I'm just gonna add a cup of water and 1 tablespoon of the Knorr chicken bouillon. Maybe 2. And that's it. I'm gonna let that cook on high for a few hours, and then I will add a can of cream of chicken soup and some frozen dumplings.
Many hours later.
All right. Now it is time to finish these. Gonna add 2 cans of cream of chicken soup. I took the chicken out and shredded it up with my hand mixer, and then just put it back in the crock pot. I'm also gonna add a cup of water and get this mixed up really well. This is my first time trying these Mary Hill dumplings. They are frozen. I did not want to make homemade dumplings, so I just turned this up on high. Trying to see if that will be enough liquid. I think I need to add a little bit more water. Now, I haven't added any salt yet, but that's because I have to watch my sodium. So at the end, if it needs salt, I'll just add some then. So the dumplings are on a sheet like this. I'm just gonna tear them up and throw them in.
Someone to save me, no, and don't come running to blame me. From miles away I can tell there's something's off.
So because I do not make dumplings very often, like not as often as I should, I did go ahead and use that whole pack of dumplings. I hope I don't regret it here in a little bit, but I did go ahead and use them all. I'm just going to get the lid put on it. I did put it back on high. I'm just going to get the lid put on it and leave it for probably another 30 minutes, but I am going to come and stir it like maybe 15-30 minutes from now and see how much longer it needs. I am snacking before dinner. I know I shouldn't do that, but It has been a while since I ate, so that's what I'm doing. Hopefully these won't take too long, and that will be our dinner for Tuesday. I cooked just a few Sister Schubert rolls. It's only me and my youngest son home for dinner tonight, so I didn't need a whole lot of them. The dumplings are done. Man, that looks so good. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this down on warm and get our plates made. And here is my plate. I just have a roll and some of the chicken and dumplings. This had plenty of seasoning in it for me. It's actually right, like on the verge of being too salty. Probably could have used a little bit more water, but it's perfect. But of course, salt and pepper seasoned to taste for your family. But that is going to be it. And this is our dinner for Tuesday night. It is Friday night now, and I'm just going to fix a pot of spaghetti, and then I'm going to serve it with some salad and then bread, of course, for my son. I have the ground beef cooking, and I've just seasoned it with some salt, garlic powder, and onion powder. And then I put a little bit of salt in the water for the pasta. So about 30 minutes after dinner Tuesday, I got a call that our aunt had passed away. So I don't even remember what I ate Wednesday night for dinner. And then yesterday, of course, was Thanksgiving, but I didn't even think of taking a picture of my plate or anything. Just being with family and eating is all that was important at the time. So we have skipped all the way to Friday now. So once the meat was done and I drained it, I just added some of the Prego traditional that I get at Sam's Club. And I've got the pasta cooking now. So here is my plate. I just have some of the spaghetti and a small salad. I picked up some of these garlic and butter croutons for it. And then I just have some olives and some of the lettuce mixed with ranch. And here is my youngest son's plate. It's only me and him eating dinner tonight. My daughter was not feeling spaghetti, so we stopped by Arby's for her on the way home. And then my other son is at work. So this is what we are having for dinner for Friday night. Okay guys, it is now Monday. I just wanted to close out this video here. Yesterday was the funeral, and we went and sat down and had Mexican food after the funeral, so I didn't get a picture or a video of that, but I did want to close out this video really quick. My aunt that passed was a huge supporter of my channel. She thought it was the coolest thing ever. She made me set up her notifications so that she'd be notified as soon as I uploaded a video so she could watch it right then. So I just wanted to honor her for a second in this outro. She was the most kind person alive. She did everything for everybody and very selfless. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. And I will see y'all in the next one.
Put up with changes. Come pick me up 'cause I just wanna see the light.